Kamen Rider.
He was the man who brought Capoeira to Hollywood, the martial artist who could move like water, strike like thunder, and act with heart. From cult classics in the 90s to a surprise comeback in John Wick, this is the story of Mark Dacascos, the martial arts star Hollywood almost forgot, but fans will never let die. Mark Allen Dacascos was born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1964. His father, Al Dacascos, was not just any martial artist. He was the founder of Wun Hop Kuen Do, a fusion of kung fu styles. Mark didn't just inherit martial arts, he was born into it. From age 7, he was training learning discipline, speed, and grace. While other kids played in the streets, Mark was kicking, striking, and shaping a destiny. Mark never planned to be an actor. In fact, his dream was to travel, to explore the world, to study languages. But fate had other plans. While in Germany as a student, a film director spotted him on the street. That moment, random, unplanned, launched him into the world of acting. Soon after, he returned to America, and Hollywood came knocking. In 1993, Mark starred in Only the Strong. It wasn't just another martial arts movie. It was the first time most of the world saw Capoeira, the Brazilian martial art that looks like dance, but strikes like fire. Mark's fluidity, charisma, and authenticity made the film a cult classic. To this day, fans still talk about it as the movie that made them fall in love with martial arts. But while the movie gained legendary status among martial arts fans, Hollywood wasn't ready to crown Mark its next superstar. Bigger roles slipped away, and Mark had to fight harder. From 1994 to 1998, Mark gave us some of the best martial arts action ever put on film. In Crying Freeman, he brought to life the tragic assassin from the Japanese manga, a performance both deadly and emotional. Then came Drive, an action movie years ahead of its time. The choreography, pure Hong Kong energy, with Mark showcasing blistering speed and acrobatics that rivaled Jackie Chan himself. And who can forget Double Dragon? Cheesy, yes, but unforgettable for a generation of fans. But the late 90s and early 2000s weren't kind. Martial arts movies were fading in Hollywood. Stars like Van Damme and Siegel struggled, and Mark too was pushed to the sidelines. He took roles in TV, in smaller films, and even became famous for something unexpected, playing the chairman on Iron Chef America. The martial arts warrior had reinvented himself, but deep down, he never gave up on his first love. In 2001, Mark starred in Brotherhood of the Wolf, a French action horror film that shocked everyone by becoming a global hit. Mark's role as Mani, a silent but deadly warrior, was praised worldwide. Once again, he reminded the industry that he was something special. And then, in 2019, Mark Dacascos returned to the big stage, this time in John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum. Playing Zero, the assassin who both feared and admired John Wick, Mark stole the show. His speed, his humor, his presence, audiences loved it. For many, it felt like Hollywood had finally rediscovered the star it had left behind. Mark Dacascos may not have had the blockbuster career of Jackie Chan or Jet Li, but for millions of fans, he is unforgettable. His movies became cult classics, his fights inspired young martial artists, and his story proved something powerful. You don't need Hollywood's spotlight to shine, because true legends are remembered, not by studios, but by the people whose lives they touched. Mark Dacascos is proof that success isn't just about fame or fortune. It's about impact, about resilience, about never giving up on what you love, even when the world looks away. To every underdog, every fighter, every dreamer, remember this: your story is far from over. And like Mark, you too can rise again.